Hi, it's the announcement guy. I'm out here with my friend Beastie on the playground, just kind of waiting for spring. Turns out we might be a little bit early, but we're hoping that the kids will be back soon and that we'll all be back in the sanctuary. In the meantime, we're going to talk about some of the important issues. Here's what's coming up.
Many families go without basic needs like toilet paper, and many of these families have little ones who need diapers. Please consider donating the critical items needed at our drive-through toilet paper drive on Sunday, February 7th. Increase prosperity and experience abundance on all levels at Prosperity Plus with Michelle Medrano beginning Tuesday, February 16th, based on the powerful program developed by best-selling author and spiritual teacher Mary Morrissey. Visit milehighchurch.org for class registration and event details.
So it's announcement guy, just waiting for spring out here on the playground. Things are looking pretty good today. We definitely needed some snow, and we were looking for a more difficult way to do the announcements. Have a great week. Thank you, Lauren Sheely. I am not worried about a thing right now. So it is so great to be here. Good morning. Welcome to Mile High Church. We're so glad that you're here today and that we get to connect in this way. And yeah, it's a great day here. And so thankful for the band and Lauren to be here today. And want to welcome you if you're new to our community. We are a place that welcomes all people, all faiths, all lifestyles, all paths. We come here to learn and to grow and to deepen together. So welcome. And we've got a great service lined out for you today. And we like to start with our vision and our mission, so we know what's kind of leading the way and where we stand. And I invite you to speak it with me this morning. Our vision: oneness revealed, a world of love, peace, and abundance for all. And our mission, the way we show up in the world, to serve as a spiritual beacon for personal empowerment and global enlightenment. So that's who we are, that's what we do, and again, welcome. We are going to begin our service as we do every week by singing a familiar song and by going into prayer together. So I invite you to sing with us.
Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the rush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
And surely we know that God is in this place. God is filling this dome and continues to fill this dome with that power and that grace and that love that can only come from God. And I know that this same power that fills this space fills each one of us right now. That we know that God is all there is, and that every person in this world is a part of us. And that as we go into that deep wisdom that drives us and waits for us to reach it, it gives us all the direction we need in this world, so that it is a world of peace, of love, of community. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this time that you are giving us today to remember who we are and who we are a part of, and to be able to reach through the airwaves and know that we are all together. We are all together as a human body, no matter what the appearances may be. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the strength that we've been given to get through these interesting times we found ourselves in, and knowing that there is another side to this, and that each one of us will make our way through it and learn and know that there is something bigger for each of us to learn, and soon we will be together again. And I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful this morning that we recognize in our tradition that there are many ways to God. So we embrace those faith traditions and all of the lifestyle choices that are made by individuals. Thank you, Spirit. And now we're thankful for this time, and we know it's blessed. So I can let this go and let it soar into that universal mind. And so it is.
Awake, my soul, and sing of this love that set you free. Awake, my soul. Awake, my soul. Awake, my soul, and sing of this love that set you free. Awake, my soul. Awake. Out of the dark, out of my weary heart, worship.
Thank you, Lauren. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you to our wonderful band also. For our reading today, we want to take time to honor a very special person in our community and a very special work anniversary. On February 1st, Kent Rautenstrauss will have been working at Mile High Church for 40 years. Now, if you were all here in service, you hear some people here. If you were all in service with me, you'd be cheering and screaming and standing up and all that. And you can do that at home, as those of us in the room are doing that. And I'm going to invite Kent to come over here and join me, if you would, please, Mr. Rautenstrauss. Let me tell you a little bit about Kent. Kent was hired in 1981, right? Yep. To play organ for the services here at Mile High Church, and eventually he became a regular member of our band, playing piano and organ for us. We were such young ones then, weren't we? Because we were both then here at that time. He was and is one of those musicians who can play just about anything by ear. And upon the departure of Jack Castle, who was our music director, what year was that Jack took off?
1990.
1990. So in 1990, Kent became our music director. And during those years of growth for Mile High, Kent was also growing our music program by bringing many talented people to us in our services. Kent's heart-centered style and personality have been a magical addition to our church, and we're so grateful that he continues to serve our music ministry. In 2015, Kent decided to step away from the role of music director, and he recommended Tom Litch to take his place, which Tom did. Kent's role then became the music director emeritus and the band leader. He is with us most Sundays and Wednesdays, sharing his talent, and he even transferred from paper music to iPad, yes, which was almost as pleasurable as his transition from stone tablets to paper all those years ago. Okay, Tom made me say that. Tom did that. He also works with Dr. Patty in support of our pastoral care efforts. He is gifted at knowing and staying in touch with our longtime congregants, and he supports me in our donor relations efforts. Many of you have likely received a well-penned letter or thank you note from Kent for something that you have done or for a contribution. He is connected to us all with great heart. We're so grateful for him and for his 40 years serving here. We have a token of appreciation here in this envelope that we hope that you and Kathleen will use for your favorite place in Vail. It's the Sonnenlap, isn't it? That's how you say it. And we love you and we thank you. Would you like to say a few words of gratitude? Surprise? Just a few.
Surprise.
Yes.
Wow. This is a very meaningful occasion for me. Just 40 years is quite the life. And I'm thinking about how blessed I was to land on planet Mile High and to get to know everyone here. Michelle, your love, Josh's, Roger's, Fred's, all of the ministers, and your teaching and your inspiring example lift us all up. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you so much. What a complete surprise. Thank you for this. Thank you.
Happy anniversary, Kent. One of my favorite readings ever. And now let's continue on with some more beautiful music from Lauren.
Sometimes I walk alone with no place to call my home, but there's one who holds my hand through rugged roads, through barren lands. The way is dark, the road is steep, but it's become my eyes to see the strength to climb, my griefs to bear. The Spirit lives inside me there.
Thank you, Lauren. And what a gift to have Lauren Sheely with us today. Always lights it up. And also want to say what a gift Kent's been in my life since I've been here. When I've said this before, but when I first got washed up on the shore here, I used to always sit on the piano side, and it was Kent's playing that kept bringing me back. Just it helped me relax, it helped me feel at peace, and helped me connect with the message. We've become great friends over the years, and certainly have played a lot of music together. But his playing still drops me into my heart, and so congratulations, brother. Yeah. 40 years is a long time, and it's been great. And we give each other a lot of what we call amorous combativeness. But I truly love that guy. And thing I want to do before I start, I know a lot of you are thinking, yeah, sure, this is great talking about Kent, but what about a picture of your granddaughter? So I'm going to show a picture of Ruby right now, my granddaughter, right there. Yeah, Ruby Ebert. So we got to meet her and hold her for a while after the Christmas Eve services. We all got together, and my son Jesse and his wife Molly are the proud parents, and she's got some proud grandparents too. So great to have her to be a part of the team. So back to work. Got to get back to work here. As I said, one of the first things that struck me when I came here was Kent's playing, and another thing that really struck me was hearing the minister say that at this spiritual community, we welcome all people. We welcome all walks of faith. And I thought, wow, that's different. All faith paths are welcome here. And it's always stuck me in a good place to know that, and I still love hearing it, that this community is a place that welcomes all people, that we study here together, that we don't claim to have the only path to God, but that there are many paths to God. And what we're really trying to do here is deepen our relationship with Spirit, to build a relationship. And all of us, no matter how we grew up, no matter what faith tradition we might have grown up in, no matter what culture we might have grown up in, this is what we're really seeking, all of us in our own way, is to have a closer relationship with God. And this is an opportunity for us to do it here. So we all come together to do this. That's what I'm speaking about today, taking it personally, building a closer relationship with God. What drew me to this was I've been reading a lot about Martin Luther King Jr. and when he was studying for his work, he was studying to be a Baptist minister at Crozer University and Boston University in the Northeast. He was studying to be a Baptist minister like his father and his grandfather and his great-grandfather before him. And there was a school of thought called personalism that was taught at this school that he went to, at these schools that he attended. Some of the professors taught about personalism, which was a movement in the mid-1800s around the same time as transcendentalism with Emerson that we talk about a lot here. And personalism had an effect on Dr. King. And he took it into his heart. And I've read a lot about it, but I think the thing that stuck with me the most is this one quote that brought me to this talk today, really. It was just reading this one quote that kind of summed up that philosophy, but summed up so much about where Martin Luther King was coming from in his social justice work. He said that every human being has etched in their personality the indelible stamp of the Creator. Every human must be respected because God loves everyone. Human worth lies in relatedness to God. Human worth lies in relatedness to God. This is the basic idea of personalism, and this is what moved King forward. that the idea of our relatedness to God binds us together, all of us. We are all a part of it. Each person. You know, I was thinking about this as I was preparing for this talk this week. This is what we call our Season for Nonviolence, which began yesterday. It's a program that Dr. Roger helped bring to this church in 1998. The Association for Global New Thought came up with the Season for Nonviolence, which commemorates the memorial anniversaries of Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Martin Luther King. Gandhi was assassinated on on January 30th, 1948. Dr. King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. And those 64 days between those memorial anniversaries is a time when we come together and we study. We study the principles of nonviolence and try to bring those into our lives. And we will do that again next year. We'll dig back into it when we're back in person. But it just reminded me that that teaching of nonviolence is so central to our theme here. And it's about building a relationship with God. It's about taking it personally. King's talk, when he talked about his dream, it was a dream for each person, for each of us. We stand on the principle of oneness here. I remember asking our senior minister, Dr. Fred, what's our theology? And he said, I don't know. I think it's oneness. That idea that each person is special, that each person has a connectedness with God. So we're going to dig into that today. And how can we get our relationship with God deeper, stronger, more powerful? And I think the first place that we want to start is with the idea that God is ineffable. I love that word, ineffable. Dr. Michelle this morning said, boy, I can't believe you're going to use the F word. Ineffable is what the word is. And it means beyond our comprehension, something that we can't understand. Rabbi Heschel said this about ineffable. He said that the ineffable is that which cannot be defined or captured with words, though poetry, music, and art sometimes come close. By the ineffable, we mean that aspect of reality which by its very nature lies beyond our comprehension and is acknowledged by the mind to be beyond the scope of the mind. Acknowledged by the mind to be beyond the scope of the mind. You know, I love that because whatever we think about God, whatever box we put God in, whatever set of precepts we say for God, God's bigger than that. God is bigger than that. We're not going to figure God out. Rabbi Heschel said this, God is not a scientific problem and scientific methods are not capable of solving it. The moment we utter the name of God, we leave the level of scientific thinking and enter the realm of the ineffable. You know, I always mention that to students when I'm teaching the Science of Mind and Spirit classes here. And I say we come together to study and to learn and to grow together. But there is something we're not going to figure out, and it's called God. We can have a relationship with it, but we should never settle for some kind of an intellectual understanding of God. We want to have a relationship with that ineffable mystery of love that is available to us when we turn to it. And we don't want to settle for anything less than that relationship. You know, one of the things that we learn right in the beginning when we're studying the science of mind is we learn about that relationship. And do we deserve it? Do we deserve to have a relationship with God? I think that's one of the things that we struggle with the most because a lot of us grew up with the idea that God was this angry, judgmental, person up in the sky who is testing us all the time and finding us unworthy, finding that we just didn't quite measure up. And so that made us want to let that relationship go. Who wants a relationship with that kind of God? But we can open our hearts to the idea that God is love, a mystical, open-hearted, compassionate, forgiving love that is available to us when we turn to it. When we turn to that love, it turns to us, and we are worthy with it. We are worthy of it. And that concept of God being both personal and impersonal. You know, that was the big thing when I first came here and was learning about the science of mind and spirit, that Dr. Holmes said, God is impersonal. You know, it took me a while to wrap my head around that because I thought, well, you know, I always wanted to think that God cared about me personally. That's what I was looking for. And, well, she does care about me personally. But the idea is God cares about everyone personally, each person, regardless of our tribe, regardless of our upbringing. God cares about us. God is concerned, is a part of our lives, and is available to us. But Holmes really stressed the impersonal to begin with, to realize that it's available to everybody and that we have to turn to it. He said this about the impersonal nature of God. He said, we are dealing with an impersonal principle. It will operate for us just as quickly as for another, because it is law. Dare to speak and to know that what you speak is the law unto the thing spoken, regardless of what conditions exist. One alone in consciousness with the infinite constitutes a complete majority. One with the infinite constitutes a majority. We are powerful when we connect ourselves with this impersonal presence that is open to all people. The Creator, the divine presence that brought all things into being, is alive in all of us, is a part of all of us. Oh, but God is personal. God is personal as well. And God is nowhere more personal than in the New Testament and in the teachings of Jesus. And I spend a lot of time there in the New Testament. You know, one of my favorite teachers was Harry Emerson Fosdick, who was a teacher, famous minister in New York City who taught at Riverside Chapel. He really brought me to the Bible and a greater understanding of the Bible. And he said that Jesus, God, was revealed not so much in his words that he used about him, as by the way he lived with him. Jesus taught by the way he lived with God, the way that he showed up with God. And there's a story in the Bible that I just love. It's in the 19th chapter of Luke. And it's about a man named Zacchaeus. And he was the principal tax collector in Jericho. Not a popular guy in that town, if you can imagine. Nobody really liked him. Thought he was a crook. And as this story goes, Zacchaeus was a short man. And he knew that Jesus was going to be walking through Jericho. There'd be a crowd. And he knew he probably wouldn't be able to see him. So what he did is he went on up ahead into the parade route, and he got up into a tree. And he waited for Jesus there. And as the story goes, when Jesus came by with all these people, he saw Zacchaeus up in the tree, and he said, hey, Zacchaeus, come on down. Today's your lucky day. I'm going to be having dinner with you. I don't know if it went exactly like that, but I might be paraphrasing a little. But Zacchaeus came down. And he thought, wow, this is incredible. I can't believe that I'm going to be able to spend time with Jesus. And the other people who are around there, they're like, what's going on here? Why would Jesus hang out with this crook, Zacchaeus? Why would he hang out with him? Why would he have dinner with him? But Jesus said, today salvation will come to your home. I am here to lift you up. And the reason I love that story so much is because Jesus was on a pretty important journey right then. He was heading to Jerusalem. And he was going to meet, he knew, with probably the end of his ministry, the end of his life on earth. And he was going to be meeting with some very important political leaders who had a lot of power. But he stopped to have dinner with Zacchaeus. And he knew that this wasn't an interruption of his mission, wasn't an interruption of what he was here to do. It was, in fact, the thing he was here to do, to be with people. Jesus ate with people, poor people, prostitutes, tax collectors, lepers, the least among us, as it has been said, the least among us. Because he knew that he was teaching by the way that he showed up in the world, by the way that he lived with God and walked with God. My good friend and teacher, Evan Hodkins, he said that politics is about power. Jesus was about dinner. I love that. One-on-one. He took it personally. He took it personally. So I wanted to talk a little bit also about establishing a relationship with God. How we do it. I showed you a picture when I came in this morning of our granddaughter, Ruby. And so because of COVID time, it's been hard for us to connect with her. She was born in November 7th, big day. And we wanted to get together with her, but we wanted it to be safe. Wanted to be safe for the family, and her parents live up in the mountains with her, and so we got to see her for just a moment when she left the hospital, but then they were on their way. So our other son came to town after the Christmas Eve services were over, and we quarantined in different places, and then we got tested, and then we quarantined again, and then we went up to meet her, and it was an amazing thing. And I had written a song for Ruby and worked on it with Gabe while Gabe was at our house, and the chorus for Ruby's song came down the night that she was born. The chorus just came through me, wherever stuff comes from. And I just wrote it down, and it went, you've come trailing clouds of glory from heaven, here to share your story and to leaven. And we're so glad you chose this day to bring your joy and hope and love to rock our world. You beautiful baby girl, sweet Ruby, what a beautiful baby girl. And so we sang this to her while we were passing her around and holding her. And man, God was singing with us. It was personal for all of us. It was personal. And we talked about Jesus' parable of the leaven. And we realized that Ruby brought the leaven to us, to our family. What Jesus said was, and he was always talking about the kingdom of heaven. What's the kingdom of heaven like? And one of his stories was, the kingdom of heaven is like leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour till all the flour was leavened. That's it. That's the story. That's the parable. And he's speaking this to the Jewish people who get all the leaven out of their house before Passover. It's not a good thing. Unleavened bread is their sacred thing. But Jesus is saying the kingdom of heaven is like leaven. Just a little bit of it raises things up. Raises things up. That's what happens when we take it personally. So with all this talk that we have in Science of Mind about the impersonal nature of God. I wanted to, as we kind of conclude our Back to Basics series, I wanted to show you something about what Ernest Holmes talked about his personal relationship with God. He said, "I have a faith, a conviction, an assurance that cannot be moved, for I am established in a love which envelops everything I contact and every person I meet. I have a friend who knows all my needs. I accept the kingdom of God which God has implanted in me, and this life reaches out to everything around me in joy and gladness, and with the blessed assurance that all is well." He took it personally too. And I think the thing that taking personally our relationship with God, I think what it helps us do is to walk with God. That's the last thing I wanted to talk about today, how we walk with God. You know, we're going to be moving into the light here soon. It's going to be springtime. It's going to be summer. We don't know how it's going to all unfold, but there's going to be people back in these seats. Our kids are coming back to our preschool this week. We're going to be opening up. But we're not going back to the way it was. We're going to move forward into a higher vision, into a higher idea of what our communities can be. And we're going to be a part of that. We're going to move beyond watching this drama of politics unfold and thinking that we're a part of a TV show that we watch. We're going to show up in the world and we're going to walk with God. This is a higher order of relationship, and we're ready for it. We're ready for it. We're ready to walk with God in our prayers as we go deeper in our meditations and our affirmative prayer, which we teach here all the time. As we get more comfortable with that relationship with God, we get to bring it into the world, to walk with it, to be with it, and to say, use me, use me. My skills, my talents, use me. So that I can show up in a way that makes the whole thing better. The people that I have my meals with, can I expand that circle? Can I expand my awareness of the people who are around me who I didn't see before? As we move out from behind our screens and move out person to person, what an opportunity this is for us to grow. To outgrow where we were and to move into where we know we can be. A world that works for everyone. That vision is what we're moving towards right now. It's beyond politics. It's bigger than that. We are the hands and feet of God right now, right here. We're here to serve. We're here to show up fully. I want to leave you with a line from Dr. King about where we're heading right now. Let us be those creative dissenters who will call our beloved nation to a higher destiny, to a new plateau of compassion, to a more noble expression of humanness. Let's be those people. And let's pray together. Almighty God, creator of all things, we open our hearts to you right now. Each of us, personally, in our own way. However we may have thought of you, however we might hold you in our hearts, you're bigger than that. You're more loving, more open, more compassionate, more wise than we could ever imagine. And yet we invite you fully into our hearts right now. That we might deepen, that we might feel that love and let it radiate out from us to all people we come in contact with, and that we might serve a high vision. We are so grateful for this opportunity to be alive right now in this moment. It calls to us, and we are not alone. You are with us, and I give such great thanks for that. We open to this moment. We walk with you with a great sense of courage and connection. We are blessed. For this I give great thanks. And so it is.
In His love, I find release, a haven from my unbelief. Take my and let me be a living prayer, my God, to Thee.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much. So, right now we're going to express our thanks to all of you out there who have done so much to keep us rolling here. And we're going to take an offering, but it's a time of gratitude more than anything else. We are rolling through this time of COVID strong, and this community has been so supportive. Our preschool is opening up this week. I want to thank you for that. We are hoping to start bringing people back into the sanctuary in a couple of weeks. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for your faith, for your conviction, and for your open-heartedness. And there are some ways that you can support us. You can support us by texting. There is a number up on the screen. I know I've told you for years to turn off your cell phones, but at this moment I'm okay with you opening them up. And you can mail us. We love to get cards. And most of all, thank you. So let's say our affirmation together. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. And so it is. And here's Lauren Sheely.
When the night is calm and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And
Oh, beautiful. What a wonderful day it's been here at Mile High Church. Awesome music. Thank you so much. And an amazing talk. Thank you so much. Great to see beautiful Ruby and hear your song and see you make it through that song with your heart. So present. Yeah, beautiful. So we want to leave you with a few opportunities to be a part of our community. We are so blessed and impressed by how generous Mile High Church is. And so we really want to continue that generosity and invite you into it through our diaper drive that's coming up, our toilet paper diaper drive that's coming up on February 7th. You can fill your trunk with some supplies that you'd like to donate to support people in need, and just come to our parking lot, and our wonderful Make a Difference team will be happy to be here and receive your gifts. And so feel free to come by and help us in helping other people. And we've got some great classes coming up. Dr. Barry, you're going to be teaching a compassionate parenting class, aren't you?
We're going to start with Love and Logic for early childhood, kind of birth to maybe 6, 7 years old, around in there. And that begins on February 18th, something I've been doing for a long time, and I love it. So I hope you'll join me.
Great, and I'm going to be starting a class on February 16th called Prosperity Plus. It's based on the wonderful work by Mary Morrissey. We'll be watching videos from her and discussing great concepts. So if you're ready to up-level your prosperity, that might be a class to sign up. You can go to the class page at milehighchurch.org and sign up for our classes. And this Wednesday night, we have Reverend Simon Shadowlight here to give us a wonderful message. So we hope you'll tune back in with us on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. And right now, let's just take a deep breath and go forth, knowing that we are embraced by the infinite presence, that we are personally connected to it, living in it, through it, and as it lives and through and in and as us. What a blessing it is to be this, to live this. Thank you, life, and so it is.